Good evening. I think the volume's up. That's good. Good enough. A little crooked, but for some reason it wants to stay crooked. Good evening. It's Saturday night. It's about 10 o'clock. I decided to skip yesterday. I just wasn't in the mood. I was really in the mood to study and get ahead. So I decided to go out tonight, and I'm really happy I did. It wasn't slamming, but it wasn't a waste of my time. And I also picked up a few things because I live on the East Coast, and I just checked the weather.com website and the forecasts. The forecast says 8 to 12 inches Monday, and I won't be out in it. No way. If you need money, you work in a snowstorm like that before the pandemic, you made good money. But now, because of what's going on, people have taken a step back. I guarantee half the places won't be open. Not going to waste their time. It's too much energy. It's bad enough you have to beat the odds. Now you got to beat the odds with a snowstorm. That's crazy, right? So get ready if you're living on the East Coast. I live in Long Island, New York, and Monday's supposed to be bad. I just checked. I'm like 8 to 12 inches. It wasn't that much inches. It was 5 to 6 earlier today. So I'm ready to go. I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. Driving, food delivery. I'll be doing stuff, but why go out unless you have to? I did do 3 pay pickups, 2 pay pickups with GrubHub, and one I placed the order, but I made sure I looked at the order and I said, now that's a place I would place the order. It's a huge pizza place that when you walk in, people could walk in and order and wait 15 to 20 minutes all the time. It's something that they are set up for. They're set up for high demand, a fast turnover, pick up. And not just from food delivery people, from their customers. I'm going to turn here. So I took it because I knew it won't be longer than 15 minutes. And it wasn't. I got to use the bathroom. I placed the order. I got to use the bathroom. I created a thumbnail for the video, even though it was hours ago. But then, I ended up doing some deliveries and did a little food shopping, got ready. I don't want to be in the food stores tomorrow because snowstorm Monday, those food stores are going to be busy. People are going to be working hard. So it was worth it. And everything was local tonight. Very lucky. I think I did 5 GrubHub and 2 Uber Eats. That's it. So it was worth it because of the place. It wasn't a restaurant. They do have a restaurant, but it's on the other side, and the order and pickup is completely on the other side. And that is their business model. You walk in, that's their business. They're set up. So that was that. I want to talk about iVueit. Now, I checked the weather because the last time I did iVueit, I worked the day after the snowstorm. And they wanted property to be audited to make sure that they were being plowed properly. I remember I did a lot of banks. I did Bank of America, mainly Bank of America. So I'm going to get ready. If I don't work the next 2 days food delivering, I know I won't do it Monday. I won't put myself in that position. I don't have to anymore. But I might wake up really early Tuesday if I'm gonna feel it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see how on top of the game they are with plowing. Maybe clean off my car on Monday. No, I can just get up and leave Tuesday. because I feel no matter what area you're in, guys, make sure you check out the iVueit app because they pay good money. I think it was 15 a pop, 20 a pop. And if you have a lot of local banks and you're checking out people's property, maybe it could be other stores. They want to know if their property is being shoveled and plowed properly. I might make it a real hard work day Tuesday because it will be a nice change of pace than just delivering food. And I'll make it a real power play work day. Keep an eye out for the iVueit, IVUEIT app. Free to join. I don't believe there's a referral link. I'm just telling you, wherever your area is, and you're going to receive a lot of snow, because the companies are reaching out to apps like that. They want people out in the field. Someone who has nothing to gain from, lying that something's done. They want outsiders like us to check their property, upload 12 to 15 images. I'm going to pull over for a second. And to make sure that everything's plowed and shoveled and salted the way it should be. Because the last time I did that, half the banks I went to, the handicap wasn't even plowed. The sidewalks weren't even shoveled up to the door. It was bad. I was like, lawsuit. Hey guys, Gig Life with Lexi. Wow, she lives on the West Coast, everyone. Gig Life with Lexi has a very good channel. And what's this other one? Oh, something Group 23. Hello, how are you? In Chicago. Wow, it's snowing like crazy in Chicago already. Cohen and Citadel are crying over GameStop. I guess those people own it or they have a lot of stocks in it. Hello, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. Check out her channel. And Rideshare with Lisa. Paid to Drive. What's the other guy? Team LMDU. I still watch him occasionally. I did a video earlier sharing an email about DoorDash, about how they didn't pay for referral bonuses. And I was like, wow, I started DoorDash. That was the first one I did in 2017. And in January 2018, I started GrubHub. And it took me almost a year to get onto GrubHub. I did GrubHub tonight. And then I just did 2 Uber Eats. That was it. Uber Eats are giving promotions. But I won't go out there 8 to 12 inches. If I go outside, it's because I'm cleaning off my car once and shoveling around it. So it's not so bad. But I'm going to stay on my game because I might wake up and get dressed and wear the right gear, put on those things you put on the bottom of your shoes so you get a good grip on when you're walking on the ice and the snow, and see if iVueit's going to have a lot of jobs. So keep an eye out for iVueit because when it's bad weather like that, one time I did Home Depot. I did stores like that too. That was like last year. And they were paying $25 a pop because they want you out in the field. That's right. They were $25 a pop. They want to see if their properties are being plowed properly by an outsider with nothing else to gain besides, you do this gig, we'll pay you this much. So keep an eye out with iVueit. It's been raining here in West. Well, yeah, I guess you don't get a lot of snow unless you live in the mountains, right? Far. They say Uber Eats sends you far. I said, yeah, I won't go near the borderline. I like to stay where I like to stay. I don't do Instacart. Don't like to shop. Oh, got it. How's Instacart out there? Oh, got it. Oh, you don't like to shop. I hear you. I totally hear you. I called it a night. I'm so happy. You know when some days just go very smooth? I mean, I even went to the pizza joint. I got a bottle of wine. I went food shopping. Uber Eats. Oh, they just gave a notification from 11. They're doing Quest. They want you out. They want you out there, and because they know what's coming. Wow, that's so funny how that just gave a notification. They want people to know we're going to pay you top dollar if you get out there. But now during a heavy snowstorm, I'm telling you, the places that are making it, and they're successful, they might not open their doors and they might not be bothered with the snowstorms because they're the ones who are making it. They're struggling. I'm gonna pull over again. I'm really happy I came out tonight, and I just looked at that and I went 8 to 12 inches. Oh God, thank God I came out tonight. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna go into Tuesday, so maybe the weather will change a little bit. Maybe it won't start until like mid Monday, maybe, because when I looked earlier today, they said, regular sunny, shiny weather on Tuesday. Now they're saying rain and snow into Tuesday. So maybe it's changing. We have 6 to 9 inches coming in Chicago. Holy cow, so funny, but so true. Angry people get upset. Best in terms of only having to stay in your area, it stresses you out. That's good. That's good. I feel for you guys. I'm pretty lucky. My mother has a good setup and she has it down pat. And she, if she needed my help, she would call me. But she stays on top of it. She's very healthy still, and she has a snow blower. She knows how to use her snow blower. I only used it a couple of times when she started it. She knows her home, she knows her property. I'm very, very lucky. And I just have to worry about shoveling around my car because I live in a co-op and I pay maintenance, and that's part of maintenance. If I don't own a home, next I would move into another a larger building, a larger apartment. I will move into a place where I would pay maintenance to take care of that. And I only do the very basics. I see being so successful that if I have a house, I want to make sure the pipes are lined just right in the winter where you don't have to shovel. There's things like that out there. Get a decent workout. Shockingly, I feel for you guys with all the snow. I'm 36, so in my late 30s. No, I guess I was mid 30s. I started doing like being entrepreneur like behind the scenes. And thank God I did. Well, all right, Share Lisa. Now, right, Share Lisa, when you tested out the market in Brooklyn, you drive far. You like what you do. You drive far. How was it? How'd it go? Did you do okay on that bitter cold night? 36 in the house. 36 in the house. Altero does it all. Altero, real old. Reaping 80s babies, reaping. I was Station Island yesterday. I was on Station Island yesterday. I did so. I never heard of Station Island. See, you're familiar with that area. I'm not. So guys, check out iVueit. If you're in an area where it's gonna snow, get ready to get. I'm gonna be ready to work on Tuesday if it feels right and I know I can drive around and I have the proper gear on. I'm gonna see if they're putting out jobs, and they do that like at the last minute. And I'm going to be ready this time because I've worked the app a few times. And I think these companies, I'm hoping, Home Depots and all the big stores around here. And, I'm hoping that the more popular ones that haven't done it yet, like Walgreens and CVS, but maybe they don't have a problem with shoveling. A lot of people lie. That's why they need people like us out in the field, auditors, like um, secret shoppers, but we're not secret about it. When you're taking pictures, you got to tell people, yeah, I'm here on behalf of iVueit. I'm doing an audit of the property, taking pictures. some money. Oh, gotta make me some money. Yes, check out iVueit. Walgreens is on it. I never did Walgreens on it. Wow. Wow. Well, there's many Walgreens around here. Oh, that'd be great. I won't have to go far for the pizza. Well, not all places are good. And just like the bagels, not all bagels are good. I've learned that. You taste it. There's no flavor. I didn't get pizza tonight. I didn't have them heated up. I got they make authentic food. They're very good. Spinach, stromboli, and a pepperoni pinwheel. But they really add a lot of pepperoni and the cheese and the garlic. It's not just plain dough. Getting off cheap. You pay a little more. And I saw a big sign there saying, due to the rising cost of everything, we're not honoring any specials anymore. And I don't blame them, because I saw that conversation on Facebook. And I was like, people don't understand. They're struggling. All these places are struggling. I asked about that, and she goes, we have to fight to get boxes. I'm like, what? She was like, it's not just the food. It's the products we need to package the food. Everything's so hard since the pandemic. And if our company that we do business with, we can't get it from them, we have to reach out to others and hope that we can get supplies. I'm like, oh my God. And this is a place that's been around for 30 plus years, and they have a good business. That Atlantic Pizza, I like their pizza. I'm not sorry. They have one moody guy there, but I don't need to be his best friend. The other people are really nice. Yes, there is one moody, grouchy guy there, and he's young too, but as long as he does his job and he doesn't give me any beef, I like the guys there, the other people, and the woman. So that's going to be my plan. I'm really happy I came out tonight. I just wasn't in the mood yesterday. So I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. If I do, I won't have to do any errands. Maybe I'll just go out for like 3 hours in the middle of the day. Sunday's usually a shoo-in, usually. Last week was pathetic. But maybe because it's so cold that maybe there'll be some business. I'm really happy I got something today. And I didn't drive far. I'll read your comments in a moment, your conversation. See, I get back here with all the buildings. Excuse me, I'm hungry. That's not light. I usually lose a connection. Oh, that's the spot. It works. I want to make sure I'm in the lines. Somebody actually yelled at me. He was over the line and told me that I should have been more considerate. And I looked at the lines. He yelled at me. Everybody has a bad day, but I looked at him. I was like, but I'm in the lines. You should be more considerate. But you're all over the line, not me. I should be uncomfortable to make you more comfortable? No. Are you posting a vid, Lexi? Oh, I got to check her out later when I get up there. It's going to take a couple of trips. Got some stuff. When you find a good pizza, make us a video so we can see what it looks like. Oh, okay. Sure. I usually get the grandma pie, but I just didn't feel like a pizza. But I went food shopping because I figured when I heard the snow, and then I happened to go near a store that I liked that I didn't have to go out of my way. I did a delivery and it was almost a $15 payout. I said, let me just run in there for 20 minutes. I was 25 minutes. Love that. That's including shopping, and I paid, and I was out. Done. I got what I wanted. I got these I just bought a box of pasta. I have sauce. I bought some meatballs, eggplant rollatini, It's prepared food, but then you still save money if you go to the food store and buy just enough that you use it for a few days. It's been a week. Hope to see you soon. I need to. Are you? Oh, good. You haven't posted one in a while. I want to see what the pizza looks like in your area. Sure, I'll do that once. No, because yeah, I'll do that once. So I'll put it on my community tab if I take a picture, and I'll shout you out, Lexi. I'll shout you out. So check out iVueit. I'm going to be ready. Instead of worrying about doing deliveries, I want to do audits. And I'm hoping that Tuesday I can get out really easy. I'm going to work hard Monday to make sure I can get my car out and get out there Tuesday. I wonder how that's going to play. I did real good last time we got snow, unexpected, and they just kept adding jobs to it, the app, as I was going along. I had a good day that day. And it was nice to do something else than just food delivery, you know? But you have to have the proper gear on. You have to have those things that go on the bottom of your shoes that go right into the ice and the snow because balancing all day wastes a lot of time and you don't want to hurt yourself. Yes, I'm in the fenced area again. ShopRite or Wegmans? What do you mean? Oh, where I shop? Oh, today I went to North Shore Farms. I like the store because it's small and I really like their prepared food. I like their food. And it's small. The older I've gotten, the less I want to spend time doing that kind of stuff. When you say you hate shopping, but you save a lot of money when you plan and at least you go a couple of times a month, stock up, right? You get a lot more bang for your buck. I love pizza and cannabis. um, One of the companies I invest in on Fidelity, they because I do a lot of research, they have a subsidiary company. They're branching out and they bought like a certain percentage and they're going to I don't think it's just growing the cannabis. It's it's more about producing the CBC, whatever that is, the chemical and marijuana that gets you high, I forget. But they want to make food like for people who need it for medical reasons because it helps people deal with pain, that kind of stuff. And you know how they make the oils and they rub it into your main parts because it does help people. I mean, it's a fact. It does help like epileptics. Not saying it right. They rub it on the bottom of their feet, and instead of having seizures 12 times a month, they have it once. I'm a true believer in that. Like, natural, no big pharma. It's a product and an ingredient that can help someone. CBD, GW Pharma. It does help with pain, MS, cancer, HIV and AIDS. Got it. Yes, it does help people who are real pain every day. It subsides the pain. I know some people smoke it for that, but there's other ways. I mean, this business that I invest in, they want to make food products, and they have a plan on. It's on the East Coast too, someplace in Carolina, and they have big plans to mass produce products that people need. They want, an endocannabinoid system. We have an endocannabinoid, got it, versus RX. Sometimes medication is needed. Yeah, sometimes it is. I agree. But many times, like in certain situations, it's not. Epilepsy. Thank you. Epileptic. Thank you, Rachel Lisa. When I saw it, I was able to say it. Just stay home and you eat the brownie or cookie. Well, I would think that after a while, just like with drinking and stuff, anything else, you do it more often, your body gets more immune to it. that you probably can function normally. It probably helps people to help them function normally. I want to see if those people I know. No, I don't know them. Building next door, they park all the way in the back. That's a long walk. That's a real long walk. That's some exercise. Epileptic. Got it. Epileptic. That's tough and helps individuals with autism and other mental disabilities. Got it. I didn't know that about autism. Company growth is a good company too. Canopy growth. Canopy. Got it. Thanks. You taught me something. I didn't know that. So get ready. East Coast, snowstorm, 8 to 12 inches. Now it's going to start definitely into Monday and go into Tuesday. And I'm hoping iVueit got some good gigs to work. That'll be great. I'm really happy I did it today, food delivery. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I already know it. I wasn't in the mood the other day. I was forcing myself. People who self-harm. Oh, well, that's part of autism, isn't it? Oh, there's different levels. I hear what you're saying. I know what you mean. Is a symbol. CGC. I'll check it out. CGC. I took a screenshot, so I don't have to go searching through the video. I have it on a picture. I'm going to indoor water park mid-February. It was cheap. Oh, I'm going to indoor water park. I never did that. They're allowing that during the pandemic with masks. You could go into an indoor water park right now in February. You're allowed to do that? I mean, you have to make an appointment at the DMV, motor vehicles, but you can wait online at Target, walk around with a mask on, and go to a water park. Or you can walk around Walmart and wait online. Got it. Makes a lot of sense. Only Lazy River is open. Wow, I'm surprised that allowed that, Arturo. Yeah, I'm very surprised. I'm shocked, really. I would think that wouldn't be, considering everything going on. Different rules for different people. That's what this shows me. I mean, it's so hard to get a doctor's appointment. They're so strict, but go. Make sure you go to Costco. Now, just make sure you got that mask on. Wait online. Stroll around. Do what you got to do. Spend your money. So it's, I don't know why they're allowed to get away with it, but I'm a true believer. Evil never wins in the end. It comes back, and then it's going to hit them hard. It's going to hit them real hard. Did you hear what happened with in the beginning of this video? You said GameStop. Now I'm happy a retail investor got smart and did what the bigwigs do, and have gotten away with it for years. Now there's a lot of investigation going on with the stock and investing, and the XRP. The more I hear about what's going on, the more I understand how valuable my XRP is. Like I really didn't understand. I knew I had something good, but I have a feeling it's going to be worth a lot more than I anticipated. And I'm really happy I did the research. I'm really happy I put my time and money on the line. And the more I hear about what's going on with all the shadiness and all there's going to be a lot of regulatory clarity. I heard Visa is going to start taking crypto. I mean, come on, guys. I share with people like me, this is what I've learned and this is what I'm investing in before it's too late. Before it's too late. Not just XRP, XLM, regular stocks that build ecosystems of blockchains, and companies want to use their blockchains to build off of. I mean, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. It is technology revolution. This is what's going down. They say the fourth revolution. Let's see. I don't drink, so I need a vacation to relax. Got it. You can't just stay home, have a couple of glasses, and feel good. I hear you. Karma will get them. You got that right. There's no doubt in my mind. The more I learn and the more I'm listening and the more I see what's going on, people got away with it for a long time. What makes someone expect to have more than others? And who the hell are they? There's so much going on. Everyone who wants to take the time to learn and put the effort into it and put their own money on the line and figure it out, they deserve that kind of, they deserve success at that level. If you're expecting someone to do it for you or have your hand out, now, like they say, you can help people, but if you don't teach them how to take care of themselves, they're always just going to stay the way they are and always stay behind. Remember, wealthy people wealthy people don't have bills. They don't have car payments. They don't have mortgages. They don't have credit card bills. The rich don't have those kind of bills. And that's where I'm working very hard to get to. So don't be coming out with your hand out, because if you're listening to me now and you've been listening to me, you can do the same thing I'm doing. You choose not to. It's a hard choice. I've made many hard choices. I want to go out. I wanted this. I wanted that. But then nothing's ever going to change. It's always going to be the same. I don't want it to be the same the second half. I want it to get better. I want it to get better. Marvel, oh, let me take another screenshot, is a leader in 5G tech. I know I'm looking at things to put on your phone and computers so all the waves don't hurt you so much. In your opinion, central banks will use crypto as hedge to the dollar, in my opinion. Got it. Oh, central banks are coming into play. They're going to have to use crypto. They're already using it. They're already trying to figure out with the blockchain. They're already doing it to allow the fourth industrial revolution, artificial AR, VR, AR, artificial intelligence, AR, VR, autonomous cars, telehealth. That's already coming into play. Telehealth is becoming very popular all of a sudden. It's more in demand. People are adjusting. They're being forced to get adjusted. They're being forced to do it. Some people, they still will go to the bank and wait online to cash a check. They don't care anything about this stuff. They don't care. They don't want to learn how to do it because you have to do more yourself. And if you don't train yourself to do more yourself, you're going to get left behind. Your life's just people who don't take action to adjust to new technology, way of living of the infrastructure, fuel cell, no more lithium ion too. The batteries, they're already changing. The real problem is that the system is the rich and makes it almost impossible for low and middle class to succeed. Yes, it makes it much harder. I've been pushing for years. It makes it much harder. Absolutely. I've been struggling and living without for years. Something's got to give. I'm not going to go backwards at this stage. But people, I get it. You get stuck. You have the mortgage. You're married. You got kids. You got, you know, parents to take care of, siblings to take care of, different situations, and you're always in the hole. You're always running the rat race. You're always in the hole. You're always in the hole. I get it. I just kept working at it to not have to live like that the second half of my life. And I ain't sorry. Thank God I stopped listening to people. Thank God. Rich get rewards and free things just for spending their money. Yup. Yup. It's so true. Was the perfect opportunity to start new way of life. WFH, also known work from home. Work from home. Yeah, not all jobs can be at home, but a lot of jobs are going to be gone. Like even what you say with the telehealth. Well, that's a lot of people in the next decade or two. Like it's just going to keep going that way. That people aren't going to run to the doctors for every little thing. They're gonna slowly train you to take care of yourself in different ways. You don't always need to go to a doctor anymore with the telehealth health. hmm It's funny you brought that up. I just started creating an account with all the facilities that I use for doctor's appointments to see all my medical stuff online that I could just sign in and see everything. I'm putting myself in the system. And the last time I went there, they gave me a piece of paper saying there's a lot you can do online now. I have a doctor's appointment Monday. Nothing major. It's just a checkup, but I'm gonna have to cancel it. It's a mammogram. I'm not gonna worry about. I'm gonna keep an eye out tomorrow because if it doesn't start, the snowstorm doesn't start until the afternoon, I'll keep my morning appointment. But you're right. It's the way of living life is so different. You have to be tech savvy. You have to. It's not fun running in the rat race. Why I have no children, nor my wife gets lonely, but at least it allows us freedom. It's not fun running in the rat race. Why I have no. Ah, well, everybody has a different path. I hear you. Um, I hear you. I know what you're saying. And traveling nurses, Martin Cunningham. Many of the older patients rather pass at home and prefer to have medical staff at their home. I see being comfortable enough that I don't have to be in a facility when I'm later. I want to be wealthy enough that I can enjoy my own home. I happen to agree. Not many people are in that position. And there are some families that really don't want to take responsibility for their loved ones. There are a lot of people that, "No, I'll put you in a home." Yeah. Thank God I went down my own path, used Coinbase. I've been on E-Trade, since '07, no kidding. E-Trade was a part of that, right? That's what I heard. E-Trade, what do they say? E-Trade. Robinhood's in a lot of trouble. They prevented a they prevented one of their investors, thousands of their investors to not buy into what the hedges were doing. They were playing that game and now they're getting investigated. And they should. I left Robinhood last year, and I put everything in Fidelity, and thank God I did, because I sensed something wasn't right then. They're gonna get in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of people are gonna get a lot there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Oh, '07, Coinbase. I like Coinbase. I like Coinbase a lot. You agree? A Uber Eats deliveries, and it's sad. I had a couple of Uber Eats deliveries, and it's sad. Robinhood was told by Oh, that's why you use that name. Oh. Well, they're gonna get in a lot of trouble now to pull the plug and close order routing from their system. They were helping the rich, like always. Yep. They, taxpayers pay for everything, people with less than, and the rich benefit off of it. And look what happened with the investing in the stock market. Huh. I'm watching a lot of people walking around the building next door. I'm just paying attention to the activity. You received a $5 tip. Tap to view receipt and send thanks. I'll send thanks later. Wow, that's a good tip. $5. That's a good tip. We would trade Fidelity funds when I used to work on trading decks. Oh, I like Fidelity. I just like it. I want to use them for more investing in the future. This year, I'm going to set my businesses up that I pay less taxes, baby steps, those IRAs, stuff like that, that you don't have to pay taxes on later on. I have a lot more to learn, but a little at a time. You can't learn everything at once. Pretty much call that with Robinhood. Yes, yes. I'm telling you, Lexi, I was like, they added stocks to my portfolio that I did not buy. And because I was new and inexperienced, I was just going with the flow. I couldn't prove it. I didn't buy those stocks. I really didn't. And I said, I just don't have a good feeling here. And then I made a couple of phone calls and I said, can I do that? And I'm really happy. And I'm really happy that the one good thing about apps like Robinhood and Webull, it made the big companies not charge so many fees because they it was about the rich and the wealthy using those exchanges, the brokerages. It gave a little man like us, a chance to dabble in the stock market without all those high fees. I wouldn't have been able to try it out, feel it out, make some mistakes, buy some, sell some. You know, it gave me a chance to gain some kind of experience investing in the stock market. I wouldn't have done that if I had to pay 4.95 every time I did a trade. I would have never touched it. So they probably gained a lot of investors, you know, but greed prevented a lot of people like me to jump in the game. So I mean, I'm sure they charge fees for other stuff, like high level stuff, I guess, but basic, buying and selling, there's a very tiny fee, very small, like pennies, that it gives someone like us a chance. You like the stock frog. I'll take another screenshot. Hi, Dimples. What's going on, Dimples? She has a good channel too, everyone. Oh, I watched one of your videos about Dimples. You got banned from Amazon Flex. They closed. Oh my God. It's not worth all the trouble and all the aggravation just to get that 36 bucks you say you're owed. And you told me that you used to be a part of the Prime, or I did listen to that video. I was like, wow, hey, they all can't work out great for you. If it's so much energy and trouble, it's not worth it. Check out our channel, guys. Yup, and not paid for the work I did. Uh-huh. Just like DoorDash not giving me those bonuses for those referrals that I gained a long time ago. You used to pay $4 on each side. Really? See, that's a lot. I would never go near stocks if I knew I had to pay that many fees in the beginning when I didn't know what I was doing. I gave us retail traders the opportunity to buy fractional shares. I'm not really into that. I know what you mean, the big companies buying fractional shares. I do a lot of research and I want to be an early investor. I want to be known. She made her success by being an early investor and buying thousands of shares of stocks for pennies. But I did a lot of research to find that handful of companies to invest in. I mean, it took me hours. It was worth it. Absolutely worth it. Because I would never be able to buy that amount of shares ever. In the beginning, I was buying them for like a penny, a fraction of a penny. One of my accounts, I have thousands, and my average is 2 cents. But I believe in their future, and I keep reading about them, and it makes it more interesting. Because if they branch out with their companies, maybe I'll use their companies too as a customer, but also be an investor. That's the whole point. It's going to, and that's another thing. I want to be ready, and I'm doing my homework now, that when these crypto exchanges guys go IPO, because I can't spend a minimum of $10,000 as an early investor in linked to LINQTO, or that other one, Equity Zen. You have to spend a minimum of 10,000 to buy as an early investor in those companies. I can't wait. Just think of all the crypto exchange companies that are going to go IPO. I want to have a piece of the pie each, because I would think they'd be 20 and 30 and $40. They're going to be expensive. We're not allowed to buy those for 5 cents a pop. You know what I mean? You learn a lot. I know Coinbase is going to go IPO, and I like Coinbase. And I've been opening up the app, the wallet, and I want to get used to it. All over UPS. It's like FedEx all over UPS. Big blue vans. Oh, the big blue vans, yes. The Prime. Open and put some margin on your account. I like the cash account. I don't know about the margin. I don't want to borrow from future. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe in the future if I understand more. I just have a cash account. I do my research, and if I'm lucky enough to find a handful, couple of goodies, and I really believe in them, and I do research, I have a lot more to learn, guys. This year, it's going to be about building my websites and my businesses and figuring out how I can set everything up to pay the least amount of taxes. You only can do so much. But I hear you. If you really are knowledgeable in that, I bet you can gain because you understand margins and all that. I don't know about that. I'd be a little nervous. What do you think? I'm a meet Kevin or Graham Stephan? I can't do that. That guy EIDL Jason. I like him, but he just does something that I get angry. But I still watch him. Usually sell off after a few days because the underwriters bid to keep the price above the opening range. Yeah, I have a lot to learn. That's I hear you. I'll try to hear you. Sell off after a few days. The IPOs, don't jump in immediately is what you're saying. I've learned that by just watching. Let everybody go in and buy it. Wait a couple of days and let it go down a little bit. Is that what you mean? I hope so. But I want to invest in companies that I use. I'm looking forward for Coinbase to go IPO. They're pretty straightforward. Just don't use margin on small penny stocks. Oh, can use margin and stay small. Oh, okay. Well, maybe in the future. But that's like something like that. Um, I'm waiting to become an active member of Uphold. I created an account. I'm in New York, and they don't allow New Yorkers to trade on their platform yet. They're waiting, and I'm waiting patiently because I get a really good vibe from Uphold. Celsius. I've been visiting the website to learn more about it before I open an account. And that's another channel I never gave a shout out to. Ooh, something Siege, Crypto Siege, Crypto Siege. I like him. He's very mellow. I think he's a little bit older than me. He really he's really into the Celsius, and I want to learn more. But you only can do so much, guys. And when I do join, I'll be joining from his affiliate link. His name is Crypto Siege, CEEJ, I believe. Crypto CEEJ, and he goes live tonight. I had him on for like 10 minutes when I was out and about. He had 75 people on his live. That's impressive, and that's hard to do. Keeping up with the live chat and staying engaged for your audience. That's very hard to do. But that's his niche. He loves that Celsius, and he's an XRP investor. And I believe he's been an XRP investor for a few years. So he's been waiting a long time. He's waiting a long time. World Crypto Network. World Crypto Network. That's another one. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Well, thanks for the chit chat, guys. And this went a lot longer than I planned. But keep an eye out. If you live on the East Coast and you're doing the snowstorm the next day, check the iVueit app because these big companies want people out in the field taking pictures, and they're reviewing the work as fast as you're uploading it, and they're sending out pay as fast as you're doing it because they want their answers immediately, like almost in real time. That's as close as you're going to get in real time, that fast. So someone on the other end is approving your images and sending it to the company that's hiring iVueit to get people like us out in the field to do to take pictures of the landscape. Oh, guys, don't join any of those groups trying to manipulate the system. Just stay away from them. If that's what that is, just stay away from them. That's not the way to get ahead. It's just not the way to get ahead. Oh, he has 54.9 subscribers, World Crypto Network. Check it out. But don't join any groups or anything like that, guys. It's not worth it. Taking shortcuts isn't worth it because eventually it will backfire on you. And then you're going to act like a victim and wonder why things happen to you. Well, you should have been a straight arrow from the start, you know? And anything. So check out iView it. I'll fill you in. I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I'm hoping that I bang out a great the work in the morning, early morning to early afternoon, see how I can do. I'm looking forward to see how many companies reach out to iView it, be an auditor for the landscaping of all the companies. I'll see you soon. Maybe some spinach stromboli. That's very fast. Uh-huh. NFL player got paid in crypto. Oh, that's what you meant. First NFL player, Bitcoin ETF, 30,000. Holy cow. Michael says, I'm not into, I'm going to take another screenshot. I'm not into, I mean, sometimes I put it on just to see, but I'm not crazy. I don't know anybody's names or anything. Follow the teams. Wow. I'll check out. I'll do a research on that. I'm very interested. Wow. I got paid 30,000. Bitcoin ETF, first NFL player. Wow. You'll send me the snow. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one. Any thumbs up, I'll appreciate it. If you got to work, I hope you earn a lot of money. And make sure you check the iView it app if you're in an area where it's snowing, because they might have a lot of work the day after the snowstorm. When the snowstorm is over, they're probably going to have a lot of jobs listed on that app. I will stay safe. Thanks a lot. You guys too. I'll see you soon. Have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.